Hi there. I take it you clicked on this to find out all about reports and how Oikos issues reports, or if we do issue reports. And I'm guessing that that question comes to mind because that's what you're familiar with. Maybe when you were in school, your experience and reference is that you received a report to say you'd finished that grade and how well you had done or not done on all the different subject matters. So now if you're a home educator, you're wondering, what about the reports? Who's going to issue the reports? Will Oikos issue the reports if I get my resources from them? Or what am I going to do? So the answer to that question is yes, Oikos does have reports, but no, Oikos doesn't issue them because you do. So now you might be wondering how. Well, in every single resource, the formal ones, maths, language, science, and even KONOS, the learning lifestyle, the report comes in a different kind of way to what you're used to. You're not going to get a report card that's got all the subjects listed and the different marks or results from each one of those and how well you did when you were doing them when you were in school. Now your children are home educated, it's different. So that's the first thing, is to realize that it's different. It's not the same, it's something different. So now the report's going to be something different. And they are that when a student, one of your children, has finished a lesson, and let's use an example of maths, you see, they finish the lesson and now they do a little test. They've got their own test book and now they've got the result of the test and it goes into their portfolio or it just stays in their test book. At the end of the year, you add up all their different marks and you do your averages, and now you can say they got 80% for maths. That's how you would work out the report, and you would put it in their little portfolio, for an example. Do you have to do that? No, because the reports, remember, are for the teacher to give a parent to say, this is how your child's been doing. The parent wants to know the report on how their child has been doing when it's been at school. But now you're at home with your child, you know that your child's really struggled with division and not doing very well with the division tests. So you're not going to just carry on to the next level of maths lessons because you know you need to conquer this division problem. So you're not going to need to do a report to show that the division mark is 20% because you know that yourself. You don't have to give the child that report. You don't have to report it to yourself as the parent. You know you need to just keep working on this, and the child's going to do the tests until the report, or the result, should I say, of the test is sufficient enough for you to realize, okay, we're ready to move on now. So the reports are built in all the Oikos resources. I mentioned even KONOS because when you finish doing a unit in KONOS, the evaluation at the end is your child now more patient if you'd been working with the patience unit, or obedience, or orderliness? Is your home in a better state of order than it was before you started this unit? That's the report. So it's a different way to answer the question as to, do we issue reports? The other thing I can guide you to is we've got a certificate course on the website. So you can go and look at that certificate course under courses. It's in the Finish It section. And you can see there how differently we think about the journey to certification. It doesn't have to be a piece of paper or report that says they finished grade 2 or 3 or 4 so they can move on, as I've just explained. So maybe you'd want to go and watch that certificate course just to see how differently it outworks itself within this kind of learning lifestyle rather than the school at home approach or the school system itself.